Hello, good afternoon, and I'm back with my second video today. And the second video is about definition of depression according to me. When I was going through this phase of my life, I had gone to visit my parents back home, and then my dad asked me, how does it feel? What is it exactly? So I think the way I explained it to him was like, it's a pain in the soul that doesn't have any medication, so you're constantly in pain. Your soul hurts. The second definition I think that I could break it down for him was like, imagine somebody being thrown in a swimming pool or a river, and the person doesn't know how to swim. So what do you do to survive, to stay alive? Is flap your hands and legs in the water just so that you can stay afloat, and from time to time just try and pull your head out of the water into the surface onto the surface, just so that you can catch a breath, inhale, right? So that's what depression felt like. I am drowning in water, trying really hard to stay happy, which is like the flapping of my hands and legs and trying to see if I can swim, but obviously I couldn't. And there comes a time when, after excessive physical stress, you feel tired, and then your body gives up, so you drown completely. And I think that is when that hopelessness of depression sets in, where you finally say, nahi ho pa raha, I can't, I can't stay afloat, so you just let go and you drown. So that's essentially what depression meant for me, felt, more or less. Yeah, that's how I can explain that this is how it felt for me. And then I also took therapy, and therapy felt like, again, with an example I can make you understand, is therapy felt very safe. Mm, so imagine you are in a room, and suddenly a tiger enters the room and it's lurking behind. So what you do, you have no other option to escape. So you basically jump on a table, and from that table you jump on a ledge, or a loft, okay? And you know that the tiger is lurking below, so you just wait at the top or the loft or on the table for as long as the tiger is lurking around, waiting for the tiger to leave, and then you will come down. That place where you just got up the table or the loft, where you feel safe now that the tiger can't reach, is what therapy was to me. I felt safe there, that, metaphorically, the tiger being depression, or the way I was feeling when I was depressed, very low. So therapy felt like, as long as I'm in therapy, that tiger is beneath me and it can't reach me. So I'm safe at somewhere that level. So that was therapy for me. That is still therapy for me. It makes me feel extremely safe. And support system, if I'll talk about support system, obviously you need a lot of support system, like your friends, your family, your loved ones have to be there. But therapy is a very beautiful thing. It, like, you can talk to somebody who's completely like a stranger, and the person is listening to you without any judgment, and there is a consent in that listening. My therapist listens to me, and if we have when she has to tell me something or ask something or an advice that she has to give, she always asks me, like, would it be okay if I, you know uh, say something, or would it be okay if I suggest something? And during therapy, she basically gives that control over that entire conversation back to me. And depression is a space where you feel that nothing is in your control, so everything is slipping away. And that is why therapy feels good, for me at least, is because every time I spoke to her, I felt that something, if nothing else, this part of my life, this 1 hour of my life, is within my control. And I think I'm extremely grateful to my therapist. And I think this is what even I have started doing, is when I'm having a conversation, I check with the other person if it would be okay for me to, suggest something, or share my inputs or my experience. And these are the two definition, according to me, of depression and therapy. Hope this helps. And if any of you are going through something similar, please feel free to, connect with me, and you can comment. And if you want, leave your email ID. I will most likely not most likely, most definitely drop your mail and we can have a conversation. And I know it's an uphill task, but certainly not impossible. After 3.5 years, I know that whenever I still feel difficult, but I also know that this time will pass. So till the time it passes, I know I have to find a table, a ledge, or a loft where I can just sit till the tiger leaves. And the tiger does keep coming back now and then. And now I know at least how to deal with the tiger without the fear that the tiger is going to eat me away completely. So I found my ways around it. And yeah, in coming days I'm going to share more ways of how I dealt with depression. And trust me, this entire conversation is not going to be all sad and depressed. And by the way, being sad and being depressed are two totally different things, so do not use them interchangeably. I will also talk about this in my upcoming videos. And until then, I hope, I really hope that you are feeling better after watching my video. And if you ever feel like talking, I am there, and you can connect with me by dropping your email ID, and I will definitely drop you guys a mail. Thank you so much for listening and giving me this time of yours. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.